MobLand Episode 8, titled Helter Skelter, premiered on May 18, 2025, exclusively on Paramount+, and it delivers a tense mix of revelations, betrayals, and rising ambition. From Serafina's emotional homecoming to Freddy's shocking death, this episode reshapes the criminal underworld in London and deepens the fractures within the Harrigan family. Harry kills Freddy, a turning point in the power game. The most explosive moment of Episode 8 unfolds in a cold, concrete parking garage. Harry confronts Freddy, Richie Stevenson's loyal lieutenant, to extract intel about Richie's fentanyl operation. Despite Harry's warnings, Freddy threatens him at gunpoint, believing he has control of the situation. But Harry anticipated this. Calmly, he reveals a backup team is ready to retaliate, forcing Freddy into a corner. Then, Harry lures him with promises of joining a new order, one where Harry and Kevin topple Richie and seize the Harrigan Empire. Briefly won over, Freddy leaks critical details, including the identity of a mole inside the Harrigan family. That's when Harry strikes, pushing Freddy to his death. It's a ruthless but calculated move that solidifies Harry's ascent and signals his unpredictable loyalty. Serafina's return, trauma, and subtle accusations. Back at the Harrigan estate, Serafina returns from Antwerp visibly shaken. Haunted by Brendan's death and the botched Ruby deal, she blames herself for the tragedy. Kevin reassures her, reminding viewers that key details, including Ron's death, were deliberately hidden from her. Maeve, who's shown little empathy before, surprisingly plays the role of a caregiver. She feeds Serafina and drugs her to sleep, all while pretending to offer support. As Serafina slips into unconsciousness, she mutters something about being number one, a cryptic line suggesting she might have tipped Richie off about the Ruby deal. Could she be the mole? Eddie versus Harry, the battle of egos. The episode also features a tense face-off between Harry and Eddie, Gina Harrigan's brash boyfriend. Eddie mocks Harry, thinking his relationship with Gina grants him protection. But Harry disarms him with calm authority, making it clear that respect for Gina is non-negotiable. He even dangles a future within the crime family, while subtly warning he could just as easily push him off the ladder. Eddie is left rattled, suddenly aware of Harry's control. The Harrigans mourn Brendan, but with regret? Conrad and Maeve open the episode reminiscing about Brendan's life, even recalling his birth in a poetic tone that contrasts sharply with how they treated him. During his life, Brendan was dismissed as weak and ineffectual. Maeve even considered killing him and Serafina. Their grief now feels tainted with guilt and hypocrisy. The other brother, mystery, and Eddie's parentage. A quiet but important moment occurs during a conversation between Maeve and Kevin. Maeve mentions an other brother, triggering a defensive response from Kevin. The scene hints that Eddie might not be who he claims. Could Eddie be Conrad's illegitimate son with Bella, rather than Kevin's brother? It's left unclear, but the implications are significant for the family's power dynamics. The mole hunt intensifies. Following Brendan's death, Conrad grows paranoid. He suspects a family member is leaking information to Richie, but can't bring himself to believe it's Maeve. He instructs Bella to monitor Kevin's movements and calls for a risky meeting between Jan and Alice, the undercover cop, hoping to root out traitors. Harry and Kat McAllister, playing both sides. Harry's covert alliance with Kat McAllister becomes clearer this episode. Though he assures Conrad that Kat is just one of many exit strategies, his actions say otherwise. Harry is clearly keeping his options open, maintaining connections that could protect or empower him, depending on how things unfold. His loyalty to the Harrigans appears conditional. He's a man playing both sides with a long-term agenda. Richie's ruthlessness on full display. Richie Stevenson doesn't flinch when it comes to preserving his empire. After Detectives Fisk and Mikasa refuse to cooperate with his drug operations, Richie eliminates them, executing both on the spot. It's a chilling moment that reinforces his total disregard for law and life, solidifying his status as the show's most cold-blooded power player. Kevin's haunted past and the Rusby trauma. Kevin Harrigan's childhood trauma is laid bare in this episode. As a teenager in a psychiatric institution, He was abused by a guard named Rusby. This pain still drives him, fueled by unresolved anger and a thirst for justice. Kevin's search for Rusby, even confronting his dementia-stricken wife, shows how deeply this abuse has shaped his obsession with control and revenge. Final thoughts. Episode 8 sets the stage for a bloody reckoning. MobLand Episode 8 masterfully weaves together fractured loyalties, long-held secrets, and violent ambitions. Harry's calculated killing of Freddie cements his rise, while Seraphina's cryptic words cast suspicion on her motives. With betrayal in the air and the Harrigans growing increasingly unstable, the final episodes are poised for explosive revelations and power shifts.